friends, my name is Max. Welcome back to Amnesia, the Dark Descent. Where we left off, it was mostly just the beginning and not much happened except I ran out of oil. Little Daniel here keeps freaking himself out. All it is just wind and some opening doors. But I need to find some oil because the dark is a scary place.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
No way. That was pretty intense flashback. Can I? Okay. Well, this must be the inner sanctum. Ew. Oh, a note. Some sort of organic tissue blocks the path of the refinery. Can I dissolve it? Probably. Lantern. It's off because I ran out of oil. Journal. Any notes? Alright. Diaries. Mementos. That's gross. So we gotta figure out what we're supposed to do about that. Time to go explore. So, are we in Germany or is there anything under the stairs? Nope, just spooky shadows. Because Brennenburg sounds like a German name. Let's see, what's in here? Oil and a tinderbox. I feel like I should reserve my oil. Because I don't... Ew. Those are fucking huge. Why is it always the same painting? Ew. Okay, fine. It doesn't want me to go that way. I won't go that way. Stop hissing. It's gross. Okay, up. Let's go this way before I go up the stairs. Cella Venera Laboratorium. So the cellar and the laboratory. Let's go down this way. Seriously, they need to contact a contractor or something. Okay. Can't go in the cellar. It's locked with a key. Find a key to the further way up. Wow, it's almost like I just said that. Thanks, Daniel, for your valuable input. Laboratorium. He fell to the kitchen floor. Tears were beginning to well in his eyes as he received the first kick. Ooh. In his stomach, Hazel remained hidden in fear, for she too would be punished. Excuse me? I'd probably die if I jumped out from that. So let's use the stairs. Excuse me? Daniel needs to calm his tits, bro. Ugh, it's deep, dark, and dank. Oh, I don't have any more tinderboxes. Brilliant. That is not openable. Ooh. Is this one? Yes. Tinderbox. Oh, look, there's one right here, too. Come on. Okay, thank you. That means I can like this one. And put this away. Okay. Note. The lack of chimney to properly vent the fumes in my most recent experiments has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can and move them to the wine cellar. Okay. Chemical ingredients have been moved from the laboratory to the wine cellar. Okay. Okay. Evidence in the laboratory has been revealed combining 4 chemicals can create a powerful acid. So my guess is that I can use the acid to melt the oil. To melt the fleshy thing. Okay.
There should be more coop racks. Let me see. And 1 part aqua fortis.
I'm gonna assume that's what I need to make the acid. Oh, what's this? A chemistry pot. This is my 3rd attempt to produce artificial vitae. The former compound lacked the potency I need, but I sense I'm close. Excuse me, I'm trying to read. Ghosts and they're annoying. Calamine and orpiment are a given, but the cuprite binds them well. Oh, and the cuprite binds them well. This time I will attempt aqua regia instead of aqua fortis, in the hope it will produce a more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful and the solution is highly acid. I think you mean highly acidic, not highly acid. And proves impractical, but it can be put to any use except as a detergent. Organic tissue reacts especially violent to the solution and should be handled with greatest care. I might be able to use it on a recipe, but I'm losing hope. Okay. Can I open these doors? Yeah. Tinderbox. Fuck your chair. Can I like this? Oh, there's a tinderbox in here. And in here. One day I'll return. If it wasn't for the thought of you, my love, I wouldn't be able to go on. I find myself doing terrible things. I take comfort in you. As long as I am able to think of you and long for a life together, I know I am better than the others. I weep for them. They lust for power without restraint, where I only crave fair judgment and a safe return. Huh. Okay. Well, that was the thing that happened. What is over here? Okay, that was actually kind of scary. That sound come from here or from over there? That's disgusting. Okay, so I need a few things. I just gotta find out where they are. The guy said there's chemicals in the wine cellar, so I gotta be able to get over there. So I need a key. Where am I gonna get said key? Probably upstairs somewhere. The other children cheered him on, his name voiced in a steady rising pace, urging him to do it. Am I ready to do this? The young boy thought, and struck his victim with a rock. Okay, that scared me a little. Because, you know, it was sudden. I'm not afraid. Ooh, this looks like it needs a crowbar or something. You know, it's awfully bright outside, but the castle is dark. That's caved in. Archives. Okay. Ooh, what's down here? Why is it boarded up? Is a monster gonna pop out of it or something? That'd be pretty cool. To the archives! A fragrant taste of rose lingered in his mouth. Turkish delights, he thought, just like the ones at the consulate in Constantinople. Istanbul was once Constantinople, now it's Istanbul, not Constantinople, been a long time gone, Constantinople. Why you do the thing? Excuse me? Chair. Yo, chair.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Huh. So it sounds like they found something and brought it back here that I can think of so far. This is a big thing of drawers. Anything interesting in here? I can't even go in there. Okay, so I think that was just for note. It's dark in here. Is there someone else walking around? You know, I may act all brave right now, but once the monster shows up, if there's a monster, because it seems like there would be. Nothing in there. Okay. I am probably going to cry. You know, in such a big castle, you'd think they'd have more than one... Excuse me? It heard me insult the paintings. Shirts. Nothing. Nothing. Okay. Ooh, another note. Tinderbox. And in here, nothing.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps.
That's one way to get your men to work.
The carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Aren't we all? Excuse me, door. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to break your vase. Ugh. It's alright, Daniel. Calm your tits. Open the door, please. Is someone playing music? Or is that like just a recording? Who puts tinder boxes inside the fireplace anyway? Anything interesting over here? No, just a pile of old dusty books. The door leading to the local history room is locked. Is there another entrance? Probably. That scared me a lot more than it should have. Oh, I can't actually do anything with it. I bet you this place was really nice when it was first created. Catalogs. Have I been in here yet? Yeah. I just wanted a giant circle. Oh, you don't have any more tinderboxes left. Okay. It's alright, Daniel. Here's a light. Calm down, bruh. He's got some serious issues. Then again, I guess I would too if I wasn't a giant creepy castle in the middle of bumfucked Egypt. Excuse me? Someone hungry? Oh. Although that's a thing that happened. This place is falling apart. Can I squish the bug with the chair? Where'd it go? Come back here. Odd place for that, but I'll take it.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the walls. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Well then. So far I haven't found any chemicals for the thingamabob. Ooh. Okay. Can I just crawl out of here and never come back? Prussia. Central Prussia. And notes. What?
17th of May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light.
Come again? What is that? What is that? Can I touch it? Just like reach out and touch it? Oh! I can! Okay, let's go touch it. Let's go touch it. Am I still Daniel? Is he the one making these
waiting
things?
for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light. I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Wow, bruh. Sounds like a bit of a trip to me. So am I supposed to do something about this hole? Maybe if I threw a chair at it. Or this thing. Come here. Let's go break this thing. Nope. Daniel's really afraid of the dark. I must find a new way out of this area. Okay. Oh, okay. Let me see this chair. So the thing caved in, and that's what that was. And so I have to go through here. I have no choice.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
There's some sort of secret door mechanism located in the history room. Okay. Let's go find out what it is. I have no more tinder boxes. A thing. Can I break that thing? I need a thing. Can I use you? Cool. It worked. Okay, so I have to read it. How long is this though? Oh my god, it's so long. I'm not reading all of that. Sorry. Oil. Oil for days, bruh. What is that holding for? Is there another book I'm supposed to pull? Okay. So this is supposed to open. Can I pull it open, push it open? Is there another one? Aha. Yeah, I did it. Neat. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. I don't know what that was. Quite frankly, I don't want to know what that was. Until the next time. Okay, so I let it go on for a little bit longer this time because I didn't feel like much happened. So, thanks for playing with me. And I'll see you in the next video, I think. Hopefully. Like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. And bye.